Just finished here today again in my clinic after a long day dealing with people who have different types of problems, different types of health issues. We're certainly seeing a lot of people now coming to us who have undiagnosed conditions. A lot of people suffering from digestive disorders, a lot of people with aches and pains, some vertigo, tinnitus, dizziness, balance issues, arising from a number of different things. But what I'm seeing a lot in the clinic is a lot of post-COVID issues. Certainly long COVID, what we call long COVID or post-viral fatigue, which is what we're used to dealing with in the clinics. But I've never seen as many people coming to us who have had so many different types of medical tests done and resulting in everything being fine. They've had scans, they've had x-rays, they've had blood testing, they've had seen different types of consultants. People just seem to be experiencing symptoms that are unique in many ways. People who are perfectly healthy suddenly feel they're suffering from anxiety or depression. People who are, who are normally full of up and go seem to be lacking energy and drive and seem to be insecure and a lot of panic in their lives. And there's a number maybe of different reasons for that. Maybe it is stress at home, maybe it is stress at work. Certainly COVID is contributing to it. For sure, and there are many different side effects to the way we live our life today and the stresses people are under, and of course, as I've often talked about, a lot of the negativity that we are seeing in our media. So I'm hoping that people are getting away from media stuff too much. Try and find evenings so long now, so you've got to try and find some things for you to do. Don't let the rain stop you. Try and get out and get a little bit of nature in. That's as much as possible you can. Get as much daylight as it possibly can. Funny enough, just behind me here, I have what's called a satellite. It's a little light that I use. Seasonally adjusted disorder. It's a light that you can use to help with stimulating the eyes as if it's normal daylight. So that can be very, very helpful. But as I said, lots of people with symptoms that just are unexplainable. And what I have found is that when we work with the energy system of the body, that in some way it helps to reset their system. And by just looking at their lives and disconnecting from the negativity, it seems to be helping them a lot. Now, as I said to you, obviously it's important to get whatever medical tests they need to get done, but the people I'm seeing are coming from having a number of medical analysis carried out, and they're finding that they still have headaches, they have dizziness, they have tiredness, they have tinnitus, they have vertigo, they have digestive problems, they have aches and pains, they're lacking motivation, they have fatigue, they have lots of anxiety and stress, and all of these symptoms seem to be very prevalent, yet nothing is showing up, whether it's bloods or scan. This might be you. If it is, you might like to comment. If it's any question you'd like to ask me, please feel free to do so. I'll help you in whatever way I can. But I plan from now on to start at least every Wednesday night to start talking to you, bringing on some guests, bringing on some patients that I've seen, people who have found themselves in maybe your situation, suffering from different conditions, and through the advice and the strategies that we put into place in our clinic, it has enabled them to get better. Thanks to everybody who's joining my chat now. Please share it. If you can, I really appreciate it. But I want people to realize that, look, you have the power to shape your own life. You have the power to change whatever's going on in your life. So always remember that where your consciousness goes, your energy flows. So if you're focusing on your problems, if you're focusing on your illnesses, if you're focusing on your fatigue and all of that kind of stuff, then you're focusing in the wrong direction. We need to get you to focus on your health. And if we can get you to focus on your health, that means then you start looking at yourself, your life, and the way you live your life. And this certainly could really help. I know that lots of people are telling me they felt great until they had vaccines. Lots of people are saying to me that until they got COVID. Yeah, I know I got COVID myself in March, and certainly I found the effects of that impacted me. I took certainly I took a lot of supplementation. I found that Isle of Oregano and the grapefruit seed extract with Immune C, those three combined really helped me a lot to boost back my Lots of things that you can do to help yourself, folks. And if you feel you'd like to contact me in any way, shape or form, please feel free to do so. Visit my website, michaelodoherty.com. That will give you a little bit of information. Follow me on this. As I said, I'm going to be talking a little bit more often live to people. So, as I said, just finished a long day dealing with people, meeting people who have come back after a couple of months, and the difference has been amazing, in their lives. And as I said to you, for yourselves, looking at your model of living, change the way you think about life, disconnecting from the negativity. I'm always going to be reiterating this. Look at your diet. Don't get caught up on too much alcohol. Look at your diet and get out there in nature and start doing simple, basic things, simple, basic changes, not drastic changes, and do simple, basic changes, and you'll be amazed how it can really, really shape your life. As I said to you, we're seeing lots and lots of people with lots of different types of illnesses. Some unexplained types of problems that people are feeling. There are multiple, and as I said, there can be a number of different reasons. So look, as I said to you, there's always ways you can confront it. Understanding how your body is. I'm going to chat with you next week specifically about the energy system of your body, how your energy system works, why it is you have an energy system, what science shows that we have an energy system, and why it is so important to be able to work with your energy system, because it is your internal operating system. And if your energy system breaks down because of emotional stress, worry, panic, or anxiety, then it doesn't really make a difference what you do. You're only chasing your tail after that. Once you get your energy system right, this then can have huge impact. I'd like to thank everybody who's been watching, and please share, and look forward to chatting to you over the coming weeks and giving you little hints and tips that will help you. And I will be planning very soon and taking people out in nature and doing some nature events to help people to reconnect back into nature. Have a wonderful evening. Mind the roads out there. If you're driving, drive with caution, leave yourself time, and hope that you begin to appreciate that you can decide and shape your own future. Thanks for watching, folks. I really appreciate it. Thank you.